With Dab Dub and Simply Courtney. It's the Wednesday edition of the Morning Grind. Time to get up and hurrah and go to work, go to school, whatever you need to do. But glad to have you all along. What's up, fellas? Good morning to you.
Yeah, we here, dude.
What's going on, man?
The overweight lover, Heavy D, is in the building.
Yes, sir. The heavy D or medium D?
Oh no, I'm heavy.
It be like that.
Yeah. This 230 right here.
All right,
Put that 230 on. Sometimes you gotta make them feel you.
Man, hope they feel it.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show them.
Wait, did you say pop a button?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait,
Well, you know,
why you gotta? Did you notice? I didn't think y'all was gonna notice that button was gone.
that button was that button pop. I did. I
It'd
didn't
be
want to say
like
nothing.
that. It'd be like that. Sometimes
Sometimes
you gotta pop a button
you
and
got
just
it.
let them know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, going to be a nice day today. A little later on in the program, we're going to talk about Hallelujah Halloween event happening. So stick around for that. Also, we'll check on a few other things that are happening around town and also talk about some celebrity birthdays as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all going to be happening a little later on today, of course, here on 88.7 KAZI. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I tell you what, fellas, let's jump to the mix, man.
Ooh, who we got?
The mix. Let's jump to the mix. We got to get to it because I know folks is rolling.
Yeah.
They rolling. Hopefully
They
not
hating.
Hopefully they're not hating.
No, they don't want to go to work.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Now
They
that,
hating on that.
Okay. Yeah. In essence, there is the hate.
Yeah.
We love the paychecks, not necessarily the work all the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. AZI, good Wednesday morning, y'all. 8:07. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney in the building. We are the Wednesday edition of the Morning Grind. All right, just a few minutes. We're gonna talk about a great event coming up on the 31st that you can celebrate with the folks at the Rock ATX. It's Hallelujah Night on October 31st. We're gonna get into that in just a minute. Let's take a look at what's going on the road. Now, I ain't got to tell you traffic's bad. Okay, you should know that as soon as you woke up. You live in Austin, Texas. You know as soon as you woke up that traffic is bad. Let me get some coffee. Let me get some cereal.
35. It's 35.
Exactly. Let me get some coffee, some eggs, and something to go. Speaking of where to go, October 31st. Woo. Yeah, man, it's coming up tomorrow. And, of course, we've got lots of events that are happening, but we are going to be talking with folks that are bringing a very, very special event that you can go to because not everybody is necessarily ready to celebrate Halloween in the quote-unquote traditional way. There is a free, safe, family-friendly event happening on October 31st, and it's going to be at the Rock ATX. It is Hallelujah Night, and we are blessed and highly favored.
All right.
Highly favored.
Yeah.
See, that's my grandfather. My grandfather coming out of me, man.
You ready?
Oh man, come on. Dr. Charles Moody's in the building.
Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning?
Doing good. Also want to acknowledge Miss Shantice in the building.
Great morning, Austin.
Glad to have you along. Thank you very much for being here. Let's talk about what's going on at the Rock ATX tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much. We are having our, I hate to say annual because it sounds so traditional.
Yeah.
And we like being untraditional at the Rock. But we're having this event called Hallelujah Night. We have it every year, October 31st from 6 to 10. It's a family-friendly event that's designed to give your kids a Christian alternative.
Yeah.
For Halloween. That means, yes, they're wearing costumes. Yes, of course, they're getting a lot of candy.
Yeah,
getting a whole lot of candy. Call your dentist on Friday.
Okay.
They ain't your kids.
It ain't my kid. I didn't do it. I'm just gonna we just serving it up.
Yep.
But they will. They'll also have an interactive part where literally they're going into. We change our church into literally an interactive experience. The kids are working through each classroom. In each classroom, there's a play. There's an interactive experience where you tour them through, and we've totally transformed our church. You won't recognize it from the 31st until next Sunday. It looks like a different place because I figure if if Disney can do some stuff that's interactive, and if Universal Studios can do stuff that's interactive, where you go into Universal Studios and you walk into Harry Potter land, or you walk into whatever land, then we as believers should do bigger and better, because we got the biggest and best message. And so we want kids to come out, kids of all ages, parents, bring your kids. You go through the interactive thing, and then after you go through the interactive program, there's candy at every stop. There's food. There's games. There's fellowship. A lot of different stuff, because everybody doesn't want to go house to house. Everybody doesn't want to walk down the street and knock on neighbors' doors that you don't even know. Everybody doesn't. That season is past for a lot of us, because it's kind of dangerous. You don't know what you're getting. And so we want to have a space where you can come out, feel good, fellowship, laugh, play a little bit, talk a little noise, have a little bit of competition every now and then. Because if we have competition now, Shantice is a competitor. She might push your kids down there at the cakewalk.
Sometimes you gotta push them down.
Look out below.
Just gently move them to the right. Like, excuse me,
Listen.
baby.
Again, not your kids.
Not my kids, but your kids for sure. Very competitive. But like Dr. Moody said, this is an event that children get a chance to experience fun without feeling fear. Right?
I like that.
Yes.
Also, it is, he said, we take an experience very similar to what the world may give with our Disney movies, right? And we actually take one of those movie concepts and actually brings it into the church, and we actually, and I'll use this word, biblify it, right? So we actually put some Bible onto that concept, right? Because everything is God's, right? And so we now tell our children, you're blessed. And so you're blessed. You come with your nice outfit on. We're going to tell them a little bit about God. And then we're going to say, now let's walk through some rooms and let me show you where God is in this aspect of the movie. Let me show you where God is in this aspect of the movie. And the kids walk away feeling like, I got something. I learned something. And that's what we try to do. Give them an experience where they can walk away feeling like, oh, that's what God feels like, or that's what God looks like. I just thought this was a movie. I didn't realize that God was in even a movie like do I dare tell the name of the movie?
Yeah, please.
The name of the movie that we are actually biblifying is Elemental.
Oh, that's a wonderful movie.
Elemental.
That's such a good movie.
So we are
I like
taking
that.
the concepts of water, fire, earth, right? And we are actually utilizing the biblical principle of in the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth. And he says that you are blessed. So in every last one of the room experiences, the kiddos get a chance to realize you're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. And that's what we want them to walk away with. And so that's our experience this year.
Shantice, that's fire.
Literally. Water, fire. Yeah,
I'm working over here.
Sounds like y'all gonna be flowing between rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Look at that.
You know what? It's better that that everybody goes to this. Number one, not only for the benefit, but I don't need these two over here trying to come by my house, because I give away full-size candy bars.
Full-size.
So we need an alternative and a best
He's trying
alternative.
to distract us.
What's your address?
There's it.
I'll come by.
We don't know it, but I'm going to follow him. And then
part.
once I get it, y'all all going to know.
There you go.
I ain't going to a neighborhood. I'm going to a very specific location.
There you go.
I have a very specific.
Be your own people.
It's a come up for my kids.
Knocking on your door at 10 o'clock looking for all that.
So, Dr. Moody,
Yes.
that last name we were talking off air comes from an English and Irish background.
Okay.
It's the scroll is holding a flag on a scroll the same. It actually means God with us.
Wow.
The
So
last
that's the
name
family
Moody.
crest. That's the
Watch
crest.
out.
Yeah, that's the family crest.
That's cool.
You are dominating here.
I'm killing it.
You're walking in the path that was designed.
Yes.
Here's where I want to know with this event. Can we bring a friend?
Oh man, you can bring a friend, you can bring a family member, you can bring a stranger. It's open to everybody. It's open to everybody, people of all ages. So we have members that come. We have people. We have some people that don't come to our church, but come to Hallelujah Night every year. Because they say, man, this is that church that does this, and I mean,
That speaks volumes.
It's packed, and so you don't have to be a believer. You don't. It's an event, and of course we're Christian, and so we have a Christian theme. But if you're not a believer or whatever else, I mean, we cool. Just come on, have a good time. We fellowship, friends, laugh, we play.
That's how you do it.
I appreciate that. Here's why I say that. Who am I to judge? We none of us are supposed to judge, right?
Right.
But there are some environments where if you're not a believer, if I ain't walking in and I ain't got my own Bible and it don't look like it's been picked through every night, if the edges aren't worn
out,
people are looking at me. But just because I'm not, it doesn't mean maybe I don't like the music.
Right.
Who don't like that music? I mean, come on. If you can sit still. When Sister Jenkins over there shouting, then something wrong with you. Maybe you got the earplugs in or something.
I ain't never left church feeling bad.
And then
I'll tell you right now.
Lastly, I think it's important, the stories.
Yes.
If for no other reason, look, my wife did not grow up in a church.
Okay.
And when I tell her about Samson and Delilah, she didn't know about the story. I told her about it. Now we've been together 14 years. She got Samson and Delilah jokes every time I step out of line. I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna get you tonight while you're sleeping. Like those are great stories. So you don't have to be a preacher's kid like in my case.
Right.
To just learn about how to treat others better and be the best that you could be.
And how to build community.
There it is. Okay.
It's a place where we build community. And communities are built upon relationships. And relationships are built upon connecting with people based upon where they are. Not where they should be, not where you think they should be.
Yes.
Not where you are, but finding this one space where we connect. And when we can connect around, number one, elementals. We can correct, because most of us have seen the movie 100 times, especially if you got kids.
Yep.
Yes.
We can connect around fun. We can connect around laughter. We can connect around watching our kids' eyes lighten up, because what parent, I don't care what you believe, when you see your kid smile, when you see your kid laugh, that does something to you. That makes you feel good. So we want to really build a space where no matter where you are in the community, no matter where you come from in the community, you're a part of us and we're a part of you. We're all part of one big happy family. And so that's part of the goal that we do, and that's why we try to be interactive. That's why we try to bring people from all walks of life.
Okay.
And also we try to start from a place where everybody understands. If you've seen the movie, it doesn't. The movie is not a Christian movie. If you've seen the movie, you didn't have to be this, you didn't have to be that. Right. If you've seen the movie, it didn't push anything other than bringing all the elements together and understanding differences and understanding how differences work. And sometimes differences can create problems, and sometimes differences can also create opportunities. So even based upon that theme, now we're bringing people from all walks of life who are different. But listen, come in. Let's laugh. Let's connect. Let's connect as humans. Let's connect as parents. Because the reality is, my 3-year-old grandson and your 3-year-old grandson, right now they connected. They gonna push each other down for that Snicker bar. That's what they gonna do.
Yes.
That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, they are.
So since we talking about mental, I just got curious. What would be, Dr. Moody? What's your favorite element?
I like that.
Water.
Yeah.
Water. I like water because number one, it can be used and it can transform into steam.
Yes.
Yeah.
It can be used and evolve into ice.
Yep.
So you got solid liquid, and I like it because of the flow. I like it because it has a supportive element.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, it can move things, and so it can be utilized so many different ways.
Yeah.
That's my favorite element.
Hey, ain't nobody want to follow up after that. Brother might just said, "Man, I just like hot." but then Dr. Moody, he done laid it down. We going to the next subject. Nobody else want to. So, again, I could come if I don't have a Bible. If there ain't one in the whole house,
you can
that
come
ain't
if
a
you don't have a
problem.
Bible, because we're not going to sit around. It's not a sermon.
Right.
It's not a service.
Yeah.
We're not taking up an offering.
Okay.
Right.
It's a interactive experience. You come in, you play, you laugh, you touch. The kids get to see, have some awe experiences where it's just like, wow. And what's interesting about it is a lot of parents come and they're blown away by what we do because of we got some real great creative people who can transform a space, and you're gonna feel like you're in the movie. That's right. And we have three big old digital screens,
sure do.
and so we have a digital element. Because we're going all in. We have a digital element. We have touch, feel. There's spaces where there's water. There's all kinds of
immersive.
stuff.
That really sounds immersive.
That's what we're doing.
He broke it down better because I thought what he was doing here, I thought for the hot element, he just cut off the air conditioning in that room. And then for the water, I thought that was just the brother that gets too close and sprays it when he says it.
Yeah,
but yeah, you make it sound a lot better.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No,
Exactly.
We believe in going all in and also challenging ourselves to do what's others say we can't do.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Man,
For the kids.
this
go.
sounds fun.
Yeah, it does. In case you're just joining us, we've got Dr. Charles Moody in here from the Rock ATX as well as Shantice. Let's talk about the time frame. When are we gonna? What time everything start off? How long it going? How many Snicker bars y'all got going and ready to deliver?
Now,
Go for it.
Perfect question. So again, we actually are located at 12224 Jordan Crossing.
That's JOU.
JOURDAN, right off of Palmer and Yeager, Jordan Crossing. Our program actually begins from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. And I know you guys are saying to 10 p.m. that's late, but we want to make sure that everyone gets an experience, even the stragglers, because sometimes mamas have to work.
Yeah,
and so we want to make sure we give those kids that opportunity to actually experience us. And you asked the question, how many people can come out?
Yeah.
We told our congregation to bring 4 people each, but since we're on air, I'm going to say, if you got 10 friends, bring them along with you. One of the things that we actually, because you're talking about competition, we actually said the person that actually brings the most people gets a gift. That one person gets a gift. We don't tell you what the gift is yet.
Yeah.
We want you to come. Go ahead and bring as many people as you like,
bringing
as
the
you
cousins.
can. Let's fill the house that night.
I'm bringing the cousins. I'm bringing all of them.
You got a whole lot of cousins. What you trying to keep your cousins out of your house?
I'm
And now you gonna bring them in?
but I'm bringing them to the Rock.
Bring them. Drop them off.
Nice.
So, can I wear whatever I want to wear? Because in my mind, I already got the outfit picked out. I'm thinking of my cargo shorts because the big pockets. And I could put all that candy in there. I mean, that's what I'm thinking about.
Man, come as you are. Come with either. Some people come fully dressed up in costumes, even adults.
Yes.
And some people come, just in their jeans or whatever. Okay. It's not the kind of church event where you got to think about, suit, tie, nothing. I mean, it's shorts, t-shirts, tennis shoes. If you want to wear a suit, you can. If that's your costume, I ain't gonna be in no suit now. I promise.
Anybody come up in there in a suit, either coming from work or as Auntie said, got a costume on, or they really no.
Or you can do the old school. You can come in one of those 9-button suits.
Okay, them 19-button suits that go from top to bottom. There you go.
Jabbar, what if this sounds like a progressive environment, a great church, a 2024 church.
Okay.
I'm a single brother.
Yeah.
If I'm rocking that suit, maybe I can catch an eye or two.
Well, God said come as
if
you
you got
are.
9 buttons, you're gonna catch a lot of eyes. It may be the wrong kind.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And rolling the eyes.
You catch a side eye. Is what you want to catch. You don't want to catch the side eye.
No, he didn't.
You want to catch them 2 headlights coming toward you. You catch a side eye. Yeah, you may have to subtract a few of them buttons. That could be it.
Yep.
And God says, "Come as you are."
Yes.
He did not say polish yourself up and then come before me. He said, "Come as you are and let me make you whole."
And we do even at our church, our regular services, jeans, t-shirt, shirt. Well, come how you want to come. I preach in tennis shoes and jeans and t-shirts all the time. So it's you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can go old school, you can go new school. It doesn't matter to us.
I think my co-host on a sports show, Corey Mose from KView, does he go to that church?
No.
I want to say I've heard a lot about you guys.
Okay.
And so now I'm just trying to think, who do I know? Because I want to know, nobody told me about this. I'm hearing it from y'all. And now hopefully everybody out there is hearing it.
Right.
So I'm glad we're getting this word out.
Yeah, and you can stream us. You can even after the event, you can stream us every Sunday. You can stream us every Sunday. You can get us on Facebook and get us on YouTube. We got the Rock ATX has his own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So you catch us live, any services that we do. So the cool thing about church these days is you get a chance to visit before you come.
Yeah.
Because the streaming and YouTube gives you a chance to look at it and see, okay, do I want to be in there or do I not want to be in there?
Yeah.
And so every service we're always streaming live, so you catch us, so you catch us. It ain't edited and what have you. So you see what you see, you experience what you experience. But we're just trying to be different. We're trying to go out there and do our thing. That's all.
Okay, I just moved here, and I don't know nobody. I don't have a church. I mean, all right, Dr. Moody, it sounds like y'all cool for one day, but tell me about the rest of the days. If I'm looking. Can you tell me a little something else on why I might want to think the Rock?
Listen, I'm going to tell you this real quick, since Dr. Moody already talked about our wonderful services, the fact that you can actually peek in a little bit through our streaming channels.
Yeah.
What he didn't give you guys the opportunity to know about is that our services actually start at 7:30 on Wednesday nights. So even tonight, if you were around the 12224 Jordan Crossing area, the Rock ATX, you could actually drive on over, come in, and actually sit and visit with us. 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday night. It's true Bible study. True Bible study. And then on Sundays, our services start at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings. And here's the thing: a lot of churches don't even do Sunday evening services. But the Rock does.
The Rock
does a Sunday evening service. But look, we recognize that people like to go to sleep. That's what they tell us early. So what we've done was we switched it up a little bit, and we have our evening services at 4 p.m.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At 4 p.m. on a Sunday evening.
Yeah.
So again, I'll tell you this. I've actually been a part of the ministry for a little bit over 20 years.
All right.
And when I tell you Dr. Moody, the way that he brings forth the word, so the experience that the people are going to get on Thursday night, is different than the experience that they will get on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Difference in the sense that we are truly teaching the word. True kingdom word, solid, to the point that if you want to pick up your Bible, which I suggest that a person does, and follow along themselves, they would say, oh my God, nothing about what he's saying is different than what the word of God actually has in his Bible. So I say to everybody who asks me, come to the Rock. Come to the Rock on a Wednesday night at 7:30, on a Sunday morning at 10:30, or on a Sunday evening at 4 p.m.
All right, you heard it. Here you go.
Well
done.
She answered that.
Yes, she did. She said that.
They say you ate with no crumbs left.
She answered it so well, like I couldn't understand. Like I asked the question, she's like, "Oh, he better get it. He seems slow, so he got it now."
Exactly.
That was awesome.
What's your website? Where can folks find you online on the socials?
TheRockATX.com.
Okay.
The Rock ATX, real straightforward.
Okay.
The Rock ATX. We made the name very simple. The Rock ATX, Austin, Texas. Y'all know that. So you can find us there. We got a Facebook page. The Rock ATX Facebook. It is. And then on YouTube, our YouTube channel is the Rock ATX. It's straightforward.
I'm walking in the door, kicking in the door at 6:44, and I'm gonna tell everybody that I know Dr. Moody. Dr. Moody brought me up.
That's my personal friend.
I'm name dropping when I get there.
Right, and I'm gonna take your name too because I want the prize.
Yeah.
There you go. Shantice, Dr. Moody, we certainly appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you so much. Let's give all the information one more time, if you would, please.
It's the Rock ATX. Hallelujah Night is October the 31st, 6 p.m. until 10 p.m.
Okay.
You can come. You don't have to be there at 6. You ain't gonna miss nothing if you get there at 7 because we have it so that no matter what time you come, you can get the experience.
I won't be on time.
Because we ain't gonna be on time. Come
Dr.
on.
Moody.
What did we say? CP time. Blessed or not, we CP time.
I'm gonna
I was late
apologize
getting
now.
here this morning.
I'm gonna let you know now.
I know where I'm coming. I was still late.
And then the address. Can you give that address one more time?
122 224 Jordan, Jourdan,
Okay.
Crossing Boulevard in Austin, off of Palmer and Yeager.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We certainly appreciate y'all coming through and wish you a wonderful, successful event tomorrow night. Thank you. Thank you for blessing hearts and souls.
Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you for introducing folks to God and transforming lives.
Yep.
That's a very, very big deal, man. 'cause
Appreciate you guys for the opportunity. Thank y'all so much.
certainly, almost definitely. Thank y'all for being here. All right, we're going to take 8.7 FM KAZI. Good morning, y'all. Straight up 9 o'clock. Here on a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. This is the Wednesday edition of the Morning Grind. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney in the building. Let's take a quick look at what's going on the road right now. What?
Is traffic thick like I like my women? Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, you need oatmeal with just a little bit of
Well,
water
just
and
a
a little bit.
little bit of water. That's the kind of.
You got Tracy Ellis Ross on the brain. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what
he does.
traffic do too. Traffic got Tracy Ellis
we
Ross
gotta
in the
distract
brain. It's
him.
stuck.
Distract them with some weather.
Okay, yes, exactly. Yes.
Some traffic and some weather.
Weather and some traffic, yeah, definitely. Well, as far as the weather, it's going to be about 74 degrees. 74 degrees now. It could be, I'd say, getting up to 90, but right now it's fairly cool. Traffic right now, collision at 183 in Mopac. Look out for that. Stalled our car at 35 Yarrington Road, and a accident right around 35 and Highway 71. Something to look out for. So be careful with that, mindful of all of that. Let's talk about some birthdays today, some celebrity birthdays. Who's celebrating a birthday? Devin Booker played for the Phoenix Suns. He's got a birthday today. Actually, we were just talking off air about Nia Long. Speaking of,
Hey, she fine.
I know, man. I know.
Is her birthday?
It's her birthday.
Every day her
Go
birthday.
Shout, yeah, it is.
Oh,
It
Gulp.
is. Go shout it.
Boy.
It's your birthday.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Model and spokesperson Ashley Graham celebrating a birthday.
Hey, she fine too.
Yeah, she is.
Is it just the fine women birthday today?
That's the only ones that Jabari care
all I
about.
care about.
Why did Jabari got to be in
I'm
here?
in it.
I'm just saying,
I'm with
okay,
it.
Jabari.
Yes, sir.
I want find me Walona Simmons,
Ooh, who that?
who
sound cute.
on a scale of 1 to 10 is not cute, is a
Oh.
2. And tell me about her birthday.
The
then.
name was cute.
See, he
Well,
only
man,
know
you
about
need
the
to-
Nia Longs.
You need to stop. Hey, man, Nia Long is Nia Long. man.
How old is Nia Long?
Nia Long is longing.
Let's say how old she is.
She might be like 50,
52.
51.
I think she's
Okay,
52.
all right,
Yeah.
so she's just on the other side.
Still looking good, still doing her thing, and man, what an incredible actress for sure. Let's see, who else? Henry Winkler from the Fonz. Maybe we were talking about Happy Days last time we were.
Oh,
yeah.
the Fonz.
Yeah, Fonz is on here. Yeah, he's celebrating a birthday today. Actress and model Eva Marcel celebrating a birthday today as well. Let's see, Charnel Brown from A Different World.
Okay.
Yeah, she's celebrating a birthday. Actor Michael Beach from Soul Food and Lean On Me, he's also celebrating a birthday. Otis Williams, who is the last of the original Temptations, who is still here.
Yeah, he is.
Thank God, he is still here as well, celebrating a birthday. And for my old school music players, Tom Brown, trumpeter Tom Brown, famous for Jamaica Funk and Thighs High, celebrating a birthday today. And on this day, in 1974, Muhammad Ali beat George Foreman in Zaire in Africa. The fight was known as the Rumble in the Jungle. That's right, boy. I'm pretty. I'm so pretty.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali was that dude. So real special shout out before we get out is shout out to the folks over at Manor High School. They had a pretty serious situation yesterday where the death of an 18-year-old gentleman named Darren Loving happened. The details of the investigation are still ongoing. The suspect is currently in custody. The Manor School District says that classes at the high school will be canceled today and tomorrow, but counselors will be on hand to speak with anyone who needs counseling. Oh man,
Love sent to y'all. Love sent to y'all for us, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. That's just, I just pray for us, man.
Yeah.
I just pray for us because this is just not something we need to be
No.
dealing with, in terms of our children, man. I mean, I know the world's going crazy. Lots of tension and everybody wants to be hard and all of that. But it's just, that ain't cool. That is not cool. That is not cool. All right. So let's switch over to the World Series.
Okay.
And let's talk about since we got sports dude in the building. All right, who's won the game so far? Fat Joe or Ice Cube?
Talk about it.
Yeah. So Fat Joe had them all the way up, and they didn't win. So, yeah, we going with Ice Cube from now on.
Yeah, in terms of performance though, who threw down?
Oh,
Let's turn to performance. And I like Fat Joe. I'm not
I heard
hating on
more
Fat Joe.
people talking about Fat Joe though.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that was enjoying the Fat Joe performance.
Okay.
So
Oh, time out. So I'm gonna just let y'all know I don't get to watch a lot of stuff. I don't watch a lot of baseball at all.
Okay.
Are they performing at the actual games?
They opened up the game. Fat
Oh,
Joe
that's
opened
cool.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fat Joe opened up the game over in at Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
He did a medley of some of his hits.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was real cool. I mean, his fit was great.
Yep,
I think,
always.
I don't know. I think he was kind of having some sound issues. I couldn't tell.
Because stadiums are so different to sound.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Ice Cube opened up with what did he do? He did Today Was a Good Day.
Okay.
All the way through.
Ooh.
And killed it. He even had the Yankees players rocking too. They were trying not
That's
to.
classic,
they were trying
man.
not to. Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good for them.
That's
I,
tough.
Yeah.
I know the last time I was paying attention to anything baseball was Kevin Garnett talking about the dude. And I want to say is this guy in this series where the trumpeter guy comes out dun, 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 as he's about to come in the bullpen. Was that a Dodger guy?
I think so.
yeah.
So is
Yeah.
there a chance that that's happening during this series right now?
Oh, you always get your theme music when you come out
I think that's cool.
from the dugout.
That's
and
cool.
Yeah, you got to get hyped.
Do you know who's doing something like that right now? Colorado. So Colorado, they have a kicker by the name of Mata. I think Alejandro Mata or whatever.
that's him.
When he comes out to kick, I'm trying to remember. I think is it Pitbull or something like that, or Daddy Yankee? Oh, no, it's Daddy Yankee.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Gasolina.
That is cool.
That's Gasolina, yeah.
I like sports when people are taking ownership of the moment. And I don't know if you guys ever played baseball. I know that there's those moments where if something good is happening, you don't talk about it. Like you just you try to play it cool.
Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite. I say if you killing it, man, enjoy it in the moment. Talk about it, man. Man, listen, if I'm hitting 3 after 3 after 3, I remember when Klay Thompson went crazy. What did he do, like 17 points in a quarter?
Yep.
And as he was hitting them, people was going crazy. I remember Larry Bird was killing a dude. He's hitting them, people were going crazy. I want you to go crazy because I don't know when I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
And when I miss, then we're going to go, oh, but I love that. I think that's cool. So they're doing rap performances during
Yes.
the opening of
It's
the
the
baseball
opening of the
game.
baseball,
That's
and
cool.
man, yeah, and I got to get this one. I like Fat Joe.
Yeah.
You know, always been a Fat Joe fan, but Ice Cube smashed it.
That's it.
Smashed that.
He
You
smashed
go
it.
with you were going with Q.
He smashed
The
it.
CEO can still put down, is what you're saying.
It was a good day.
Yes, sir.
Big 3
Yes, sir.
CEO,
Yep.
Founder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
actor,
Yeah.
Exactly.
philanthropist,
Yes.
problem solver,
Yes.
and West Coast rider for life.
Yes, sir.
And did you say gangster rap pioneer?
Pioneer. Let me say it again. Pioneer.
Yeah.
It wasn't here before him. And now it still exists, and his DNA is.
And, you know, just him giving us that movie on a shoestring budget.
That's wild.
And it is a shame that it didn't turn out to be a blockbuster because, you know, that
Right.
there's also that's controversial when you talk about
Understood.
where different places are and how they would not want something to be shown in their theaters.
Right.
And so if you can't get universal release, then of course your numbers are going to sag.
And then they say, your numbers weren't good. It's like, yeah, y'all didn't help me with that.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Des Moines, Iowa didn't want to know how the Friday went.
and it's wild because that movie, you can't tell me that that's not the biggest thing.
Thank you.
And it is. And they didn't. Did they know they had? I mean, I know the script existed beforehand, but did they know they had something special? You think
they did not
They just
at
did
the
it.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
But when they saw how it was received,
Uh-huh.
and that's unfortunate because I would have liked for more people to have gotten behind and funded. But you remember, this is a rapper saying, "Hey, I want to get a movie."
Right.
And this is before Soul Plane.
Yeah. Okay.
Way
okay,
before
talk
Soul
about
Plane.
it.
but you know, how many people think that you could diversify or have that type of diversification in your portfolio
Right.
and to go behind you if your name ain't Will Smith?
Right.
So aside from that, Cube, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Was this a visionary?
He stood on business
We're
with
gonna
that.
add visionary to that.
Yeah, I think we
Visionary,
have to.
pioneer,
Right.
owner.
Because he said he could do it.
He did that with the big three too. I think that one of the things, and I'm hoping, God, I am hoping that somehow, whatever that FIBA regulation is, because y'all know they have the 3-on-3, right? And I'm looking at our team, I'm like, dog, we got better players. No disrespect to Jimmer Federer. How you say that? Jimmer. No disrespect to him. He played and they lost. Not it's two other guys on the team. But anyways, dog, DeMarcus Cousins, Gerald Green.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a third person. Jeff Teague, right? Jeff Teague, his podcast, we're going crazy. Put him on there, bro. You can't tell me that there are other countries that would beat those dudes.
Yeah.
Boogie Cousins going crazy on the blocks. Who gonna stop him?
I mean, Dwight Howard could have came back from China.
He could play.
Yes.
He was walking on water over there.
We got. That's this is me talking trash for a second. We got retired basketball players that'll wash y'all, fool.
Hey, if you ain't watching the big three,
that part,
and see Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf,
that part,
even
54.
though he's like
54,
you ain't. I don't even think he's that much.
I thought they said he was
because
54.
he's right around
Maybe that's how many
Shaq.
points he scored.
He's right around. I don't doubt.
Is.
I want to say he's like 50.
Okay.
At most.
Still cooking though.
Killing him. He just got that salt and pepper.
He just drop it.
That's it.
It'd be 30.
And for the young bucks that's listening, this was the original Steph Curry.
Say it again, dog. I don't think they listening.
He just got ran out the league. But
he was about to. Did he put up 50 or he put up 40 on Jordan? What did he do?
Yeah. Oh, he torched everybody. I want to ask y'all something then.
Okay.
In that same vein. Yeah. So we're talking about how he got pushed out of the NBA because he did not want to stand for the national anthem. Mm-hmm. I'm a veteran, and I still don't understand why we have to have the national anthem played before our sporting events.
Agreed.
Because. Okay, so if it's that important, why don't we play it before everything? Why don't we play it before every church service?
Right.
You know, this is a sporting event,
right? Where
we have international players. And
correct.
Anyway, so a lot of people were unhappy with Colin Kaepernick and what he did, right?
Right.
Like you couldn't go anywhere on your feed if you have diverse friends, and you start to see things, people with elements of hate on that.
Right.
So when Nick Bosa, defensive lineman for the San Francisco 49ers, wears his Make America Great Again hat on the field, he hurriedly threw it on during the post-game interview.
Yeah, he jumped into an interview, didn't
and
he?
He's being praised for doing that, for standing on business, for his belief system. What's the difference there? Can somebody help me? What's the difference? Because if you were outraged when Kaepernick took a knee, told him to stay in his place, screamed he should never ever play in the NFL again, et cetera,
right.
But you're praising Nick Bosa for having the courage to use his platform as an athlete to stand up for what he believes in. You're a hypocrite.
Yeah, but is that really courage, though? I think at some point, because you're talking about the dude that ran into the other guy's interview, right?
Yes.
First of all, that's why are you messing with his time?
Thank you.
When it's your time, you throw your hat on and you do your thing.
Yes.
But to run into somebody else's time, first of all, it's just I wouldn't want nobody to come in and while I'm being interviewed and do that, whether I had a hat on or not. You give your people a little respect. So yeah, I think it's kind of double-sided. I think you're right.
You know what made me mad about the whole thing, and we still say the Kaepernick thing is political stuff. That ain't political. That is straight up. I'm not supposed to say that word, and I'm trying to get my TikTok censor on. Unaliving. He's talking about injustices and unaliving, and people equate that to politics. And I was like, a person that's in power, abusing their power as a servant, a public servant, that's nothing political about that.
Here's
people made it a political thing because it was happening during the national anthem, and there's a flag being woo around, and they're like, "Oh, this is a political statement." I was like, that dude wasn't making a political statement. That dude was making a life statement. He was tired of people that look like all of us in there, not being able to go on the street and be safe, even if we do got a little some on us, even if we do have an encounter.
Right.
And yet this dude is talking about something that is purely a political statement. That hat, that's politics.
And there was truth in it.
Yeah,
what Kaepernick was saying.
Straight up.
So I have been at every Daytona 500, Pepsi 400 from the years 1997 to 2001.
Vroom, vroom.
I am not a NASCAR fan, but I was there getting the VIP treatment. And I'm gonna tell you, there were a lot of people in the stands when the national anthem was played who did not remove their caps.
Them people were still working.
That's interesting.
When you have served in the military, there's a rule that you can't wear the American flag on any of your clothing.
Right.
You can't wear the shorts.
Right.
You can't wear the hat.
Yep.
You can't wear the T-shirt.
Yep.
Can't wear any of that.
Yep.
I'd heard something about that. There's a certain way when you read about it, if you really do a deep dive.
Come on now.
There's the flag there's rules.
Yep.
Yes.
That there's certain ways you can and certain ways you cannot.
Yes.
Or use the flag, not
Yep.
just wear the flag.
Correct.
The
Use
flag,
and wear. Yes.
Exactly. There's a
Yes.
certain, but we don't do that. We
They
just
put it
say,
on
boom.
plates. They put it on plates and put
Where's
food
that
on it.
energy?
Yeah.
You should be running around policing up the people you can touch.
Right.
That you are involved. You got a neighbor on the block that's still flying an American flag
In the rain.
and it's ratted and tatted.
Yeah.
Still out there.
It's sad. It's touching
But
trees.
you don't roll up on an old boy.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good.
You
I'm
see
good
a
with
person, they got an American flag on their shoes.
Yeah, I get it.
They walking on it.
Yeah.
They got it on their plates. They putting food on it.
Right.
They got it on lingerie.
Because if we love
all
it that much,
Yeah.
then you don't want it dirty. You don't want it worn.
Correct.
You don't want
No,
it
of
ripped.
course
You don't
not.
want it tattered. And
You're
I'm
supposed
off
to
of
treat
it.
You're supposed to hold it higher than everything else. And
Yes.
yet they don't get that.
I
Exactly.
was just kind of
'Cause
curious
you know,
there.
You know the answer, right? You don't know the answer?
No, what's
They
the answer?
don't know.
Oh.
That's real. They don't know. They are ignorant to that whole thing. They fight and they fight and they fight about things that they don't know anything about. And then they use evidence that's just spouted from somebody else.
I love when Jimmy Kimmel, he'll go do something like that. So he went to recently. He went to a Trump rally.
Talk about it.
And asked people certain things like, "Hey, so what's your take on this? What's your take on that? Oh yeah, I'm against that. Okay, so what is it exactly? That's a good question. What?
I'm against it, though. But I'm against it, though.
Yeah, but because everybody else here is against it, so I am. So that's all I'm saying. In your best defense,
Yeah.
you should be knowledgeable. If
Right.
you're gonna speak up, if you're gonna feel that, because I have served this country, I've defended that flag,
Yeah.
and I don't care if you remove your hat when we're at a baseball game or at a game and they play the national anthem. I could care less, because ultimately what it comes down to, what we are supposed to be about, is that phrase, it's a free country.
And I don't remember if this is true or
So
not.
is it or
I
is
feel
it
like
not?
it's true. It's not. I feel like the truth was, for Colin Kaepernick anyways, the person, it was a veteran, I think, that gave him the idea of taking a knee
Yes,
instead.
it was.
Because I
Yes.
can't remember what he originally was doing, but it wasn't taking a knee.
Yeah.
And the guy was saying, well, you take a knee. And that way it shows, like, one, you're doing it during a specific time, so you're respecting that. And you're still acknowledging it, but you're also being able to stand up, in this case, take a knee for the thing you're talking about. And it was symbolic. There was so much symbolic stuff that made people mad because the person that got kneeled on and all of that.
Yeah.
And like, oh, he's paying a tribute to that. And it's like, no, man, he's talking about how there's something wrong going on here. And he's letting you know in the least problematic way possible. Yet, it made the biggest outcry of people. Oh, I can't believe he did that. Oh, he ain't flicking off the flag.
No.
He ain't going up there and saying, I'm not going to do it. He ain't refusing to take the field while the national anthem is being played.
Nope.
He's out there. He's in full uniform.
Yeah.
Not breaking any rules.
At all.
Yet, that was the most heinous thing that these people could see.
Lost his career behind it.
Lost- behind
Exactly.
it.
And that's the thing. And they're still not employed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still not employed and could probably outplay a lot of quarterbacks. He really could.
You need to say that into the mic a little stronger,
okay,
sir.
he could outplay a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
He could smoke them.
He's
Right
better
now,
than Will
straight up.
Levis right now.
He
The
almost
starter,
got
he's
10.
injured.
Yeah.
But the starter for the Tennessee Titans,
Yeah.
nobody want that brother to play. They went and brought in his backup.
Yeah.
His backup is Mason Rudolph.
Wow. Haven't heard that name in a while.
He played for the Steelers. He was most famously in a fight, but he ran up on a dude
That's
who,
really big.
who
Really big.
had a helmet on. Mason did not.
He did not.
And Mason got hit in the head with,
With
the
the,
helmet.
with the helmet. I saw that. That was a crazy play, son.
That's the
Jabari.
fight you walk away from,
Jabari,
Mason.
He ran up on the dude that is 6'6", 285.
Not too
pounds.
bright.
That, first of all, no, don't do that. Second of all, your helmet's off now. Stop.
Yeah.
You know what he did? He was still trying to fight.
And you're not a fighter.
No.
Ain't nobody ever said out the side of their mouth, man, our quarterback's tough.
No,
but that
bro.
dude, we don't mess with him. No, you're not that.
I'm shocked he's still alive.
Your anger
he got hit in
is
the
something
head
that you
with a
could not
helmet.
control.
He got hit in the head with a helmet.
Jabari,
That
you
is
said
ridiculous.
something earlier.
Okay.
And I'm kind of curious. I want to ask y'all the question because you said it, but I want to ask,
All right.
do you hate your paycheck or like it?
I like my paycheck before FICA gets to it.
I was going to say, it sounds like a butt.
What?
I like it before. I like it. I would rather get the money first, but there's times where, like, okay, I like my paycheck, but you know they done yanked it, you know, a piece of it out.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, why you mess with my stuff? You know what I'm saying? Before you see it.
So that brings me to the point of, I think you don't like it. I think a lot of people don't like their paycheck because it just makes them mad. Because you realize what you ain't got or how much you actually need, but you ain't got it. And I think that when you look at it, you're unhappy. It's not happiness. I know you say, oh no, we happy for payday, but are you though? Because you automatically see what your limits are at that point.
Right. I think exactly. Well, I think the biggest thing about that is that when you see your paycheck, you say, oh man, I'm so glad I got this. And then you look at your bills and you say, man, okay, I can go out and buy like 1.5 drinks or maybe buy some food and split it with somebody.
Oh, is that what y'all do?
It.
I yelled to the back of the house, hey honey, I'm gonna need some more feet pics for OnlyFans.
On the real.
That's what I do. When I see we a little low on funds, y'all don't do that.
I ain't even mad at you.
It's a path.
It's a way.
It's just feet.
It's a way.
But a lot of brothers are in them feet. Hey, y'all got foot fetishes?
I don't think so.
No.
I think I can appreciate a pretty foot.
Yeah.
I can appreciate pretty feet, whatever. But I don't think it's a foot fetish. I think I just appreciate. I think it's like a maintenance thing. Like you can see, we were talking about something like that earlier. Like you see somebody's feet taken care of, you're like, oh, they take care of themselves.
Right.
You see somebody's feet jacked up, you're like, oh, they're an athlete, or they don't take care of themselves. That's it.
See, I've dated a lot of athletes, so I can't do that.
No.
You know, I had that little love in basketball. I had the little love in track girls. I had the little love in cheerleader. They working on them feet.
Right.
They doing the little flips. You ever dated a gymnast? Because everybody's always like, oh, a gymnast.
Gymnasts and ballet and ballerinas.
Toe up.
If you found a gymnast that's never broken a toe, a couple of them toes might be just a little disfigured. I mean, I'm just saying.
Feet throwing up the W.
I don't need no foot
They
fetish.
throwing up the Vulcan. What's that? The V, live long and prosper.
Yes,
all
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying.
She got the so. You wouldn't date the girl with the web feet?
You know what's weird? Okay, so I've had this conversation before. I have moments where there are like little petty things for me when it comes to the feet. So I don't know if this exists anymore, but I know that for a time, if their middle toe was longer than their big toe, that bothered me.
Really?
Oh.
It was like you were getting the finger from her toe.
I think so. Maybe you just
girl, you
might
put
have
that
just
down.
figured it out. Because I remember there was a woman, like I was dating this woman hot, like that's like bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna leave it at that. Right. And the middle toe was like noticeably longer than the big toe. I'm like, I didn't care. Like I was like, yo, I can't. Like, man, you cute though, but man, put some shoes on. Like and I remember one day I got like pictures of her like in some cute shoes and stuff, and I couldn't like the picture. Like it wasn't a picture sent to me. It was on Instagram, and like you know when you feeling somebody, you like everything they do, right?
Yeah.
I liked everything but that picture. Like I really did because I knew her feet were in those shoes, and I was like, I don't want you to like cut your feet off and then like that or your toe, but maybe your toe. I just couldn't deal with it, man.
You entitled to like what you like.
That's what I said.
That's true.
And
Is
that
it
you
shallow,
didn't like.
maybe?
This
I
little
don't know.
piggy went to the market.
This little piggy out.
This little
on a
piggy
long,
is
extended
going to end
journey.
us.
Man,
So
listen,
you haven't seen the movie? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
I was gonna say you haven't seen the movie Boomerang.
That's what I felt like. That's exactly
I grew
what
up
I
on
felt
Boomerang.
like. I felt like that was me in that moment.
Okay, I got to do one quick little question.
Go for it.
Quincy Jones just mentioned that he has 22 girlfriends and they all know about each other.
Yeah.
He did.
Y'all all right with that?
I believe it. No,
In
I
different
right?
because
areas.
those women are taking advantage of him.
No, wait.
They need to stop. They are taking advantage of that humble old man.
Yeah, because he's 90. He's 90, 91 now.
Such a sweet old man.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
Why
bouts.
would they do that to him?
Yeah.
Jabari,
I'm good.
I mean, you're on your way to being Quincy Jones.
I'm not going to be about hold
You got the
that.
mansion. You got the radio station. I mean, you that's you.
Boy, I don't know
So
what you
is 22 too much for you?
Yeah, 22 is too much for anybody.
Bro.
But you rich, brother, like him.
Hey,
Like,
man, you know what? The only thing that's going to do is buy you a very nice funeral.
What?
With 22 women.
Hey,
'Cause
you
I
get-
promise you, that's
They're gonna
dude.
be trading off, pack you. They're gonna pack you in like a relay.
No,
So everybody gets a turn. Stick, casket. You know
hey,
what I'm saying?
I'm just curious because I feel like it would be understood if you said single digits, but
Right.
he overdoing it at that
Twice.
point. 22.
2 times. He's
Yo,
over
player
there.
to player, you're overdoing it, dog.
Players,
Even if they're in different states, because he has the means to travel like that.
Yeah.
That's 22 different places.
Sure.
22 different personalities at minimum.
Yeah.
22 different, like, I want this, I want that. Man, I got 2 kids. And listen, if 2 of them, if they both speak up at the same time, I'm overwhelmed. I'm just being real. It's like, hey, what y'all want to eat? We want. Hey, what? Oh no.
Yeah, what y'all say?
Taco Denny. What?
Yeah.
Long John. What? Wait. If you say A&W and Long John, we good because they attached. But if you say Taco Bell and you say Burger King, I don't ever see them next to each other. Somebody gonna have to take a loss.
The logistics alone, though,
That's
for 22
nuts.
girlfriends.
Sure.
Yo, there's got to be at least 1 month that might have 2 or 3 birthdays in it.
Absolutely.
So that means every birthday,
See, you
to
lost
keep them on the hook, I gotta make sure
No.
my Gmail calendar is cooking at that point.
Your Gmail calendar is blowing the.
It's like, bruh, another notification. I got it, bruh. I got it.
No.
Oh, next week? Oh, appreciate that. And you got to get it. I mean, that's a lot, bruh.
That's when you
man,
got to
please.
tell them when their birthday is. Like, hey, listen here. Your birthday is January. Your birthday 12. Well, dang, it's 22.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
That's almost.
You almost averaging 2 per month.
If you do
On
it like
average.
that, if you're lucky, but you know how people be.
I know.
People make babies when
There
when
are
it's cold.
seasons.
When it's cold, right?
Well,
Yeah,
when
so-
the
well, it
November,
depends.
December time frame because
Right.
the Valentine's Day babies.
That part. Was
Yeah.
guilty twice.
Ah,
you go.
got him.
Nice,
Dude,
nice.
bro.
Just saying.
Well, let's take a little break. Let's go online and see how we can help out Quincy Jones alleviate some of these problems. Man.
Too.
He's
Why?
we're trying to keep him around
Save
for a
Quincy.
while. Yes, sir. Save. What's up, man? How we doing? We about almost out of here, right?
We gotta tell the rest of the world about the knowledge that Jabari has.
Yeah.
And
I got a little something.
I want
keeps
to test
spicy.
it. I want to
Okay,
test
all
it.
right.
An artist recently became the first artist in Spotify history to have 20 songs reach over 1 billion streams. Who is that artist? Jabari Warfield.
Living or dead?
Living. And a male.
A male.
I want to go ahead. And a male that is complected like you.
Okay. Well, you know, I got my own complexion. So, you know.
Nah, he copying you.
Yeah, he copied me. Okay, let's see. So somebody that is male.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Let me try to narrow it down. Generation. Let's talk 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000.
I don't know if I could give you that. Okay, not 70s, not 80s.
Okay.
Not 90s.
Okay.
Although 1 or 2 of the tracks sound like that person might have lived a past life in the 80s or 90s.
I know the answer. I know the answer, but I'm going to be quiet.
Okay. Okay, so somebody who is maybe possibly came out in the 90s, but is more 2000, right?
No.
Okay.
They may have been born in the 90s.
Born in the 90s. Okay.
I legit know the answer. This is dope.
Maybe late 80s.
It's because you got.
I actually don't know their age.
I'm just recording. I'm not cheating over here. Jeez. I love it. It's like, it's because you got your Google on.
So
I see
it
you.
is The Weeknd.
Really?
Wait.
And so now I need to know your reaction.
I thought it was Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
at
The
first.
Weeknd recently became the first artist in Spotify history to have 20 songs reach over 1 billion streams. So now,
Wow.
Jabari,
Okay.
you being our musical savant, brother,
Okay.
you got to tell us, how does that hit you, and can you see that?
I can see it in a way, and here's the reason why. The Weeknd is done, you know, quite a few shows. He's got some really good stuff, and there are a lot of people in a lot of different in different generations. Like I think Timbaland heard his album, was like raving about it, right? Thought it was just fantastic. He's also excuse me, Weeknd's also been in movies as well. I think he's done a series. I forgot the name of the series
I'm
he was
slowly
in.
starting to hear that music. So it's
Yeah.
The Famous or something like that?
Yeah, something
Legendary
like that.
Famous, something like that.
Yeah, I think I forgot the name of the series he was in. He was in the series with an artist, and he plays like this really kind of like a little crazy recording artist, and he's just really a control freak and
Right.
all of that stuff. So I can see it because not only does it give him, you know, it gives him exposure as a recording artist. If his music is included in it, and of course his name is being sent, yeah, I could see that for sure. It's surprising, but not necessarily something that's out of bounds. Yeah,
He puts out such deep, vibrant, like bodies of work.
Yeah.
That, like his albums.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking about like House of Balloons. We're talking about. I mean, all these things. I feel like the whole album. It's not like there's no skips. You're
Yeah.
playing the whole album front to back.
Yeah.
Of course, you have your party favorites and stuff, but you have these things where it's just like album after album. And it's not mixtape stuff. This is all high quality stuff. No disrespect to people who do mixtapes, but we get it.
Yeah.
His stuff is like you're looking and it's eternal. Like you're listening to songs. My daughter listens to Weeknd, and now we got eras. Shout out to Taylor Swift people. We have eras of him to where there was that dark, moody vibe.
Yeah.
Then there was the party guy vibe.
Yep.
Now there's this version of him where it's like all of the above.
Yeah.
And it's somewhat lighter.
Yeah.
You know, because he can make dance music. He can make that mood, sad stuff. He can also make that just straight up toxic masculinity stuff
Yeah.
that some of us still dig. I was divorced right when he was hitting that. And I was like, yo, this is my album.
My man.
Bro, when I tell you,
My dude.
he got some stuff in there, man, that is like, man, I might need to take a bath after listening to this, like, because I'm dirty. Because I think like that. I live like that,
Yes,
you
sir.
know?
Yes,
oh,
sir.
my goodness.
Yeah, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
20, though?
Yeah.
That's
20.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I thought it was Bruno Mars, but you know what? I forget. Bruno Mars is still relatively new. Now, it has been working. I don't think he's 20 songs.
Yeah, I don't think
in,
so.
though.
Well, I think they probably came out right around the same time. I think the reason,
Really?
again, yeah, I think so. They're right
Okay.
around that same era. I
Okay.
think Bruno actually may have gotten a jump on him. And that's surprising that it's not Bruno. But I think one of the things, again, when you've got that visibility of being an actor, your music more than likely is going to go up because people say, "Oh yeah, I remember his, his music, and
Yeah.
I remember this, and I remember that." I'd be interested to see what Queen Latifah's numbers are because she's been in a lot of movies and she's on a show called The Equalizer, right? And
Yep.
she's got a crazy catalog. But yeah, I figured it might have been Drake. I was almost thinking Kendrick for a second, but I think Kendrick's one of them cats that drops a project,
Yep.
it gets hot underground, and then he disappears and then comes back. He's like DMX. Like
Yep.
DMX said, I can
guys are
chill
good.
and get back, get the streets open.
Bruno, I looked it up. You guys are good. Bruno came out just 1 year before.
Right.
Yeah, that sounded about
2010,
right.
and The Weeknd was 2011.
He had that song with that group. Hit it, wait, that's not him.
No,
he came out around the same time as B.O.B. though, and I always mixed
Oh yeah,
that guy up.
B.O.B. Right.
What was
Yeah.
his first song? I Want to Be a Billionaire. Is that him?
But he did that song with Travis McCoy. He
That's
did
the
back-
Billionaire song, right?
Yeah, he did that one.
Okay.
And then started doing hooks, and the next thing you know, he drops his own project, and just went kaboom from there. Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Those 20 songs: Blinding Lights, Starboy,
yeah.
The Hills,
Yep.
Die for You, Save Your
Yep.
Tears, Call Out My Name, I
Yeah.
Feel It Coming, Can't Feel My Face,
Yep.
Earned It, Save Your Tears remix, Creepin', Stargirl interlude, Reminder,
Yep.
I Was Never There,
Yep.
One of the Girls. That sounds like all my excuses why I have strayed. Anyway, Often, Heartless, dang,
Bro.
After Hours, dang, Or Nah.
Yeah.
And then, how do I get back in good graces for the last one? Die for You.
You know how
My
these
bad,
songs,
girl. I would
man,
die for you.
I feel like there's these are all like the clubs, specifically clubs.
Oh.
Wink, wink.
Yes, sir.
They play the heck out of those joints, man. I think if somebody takes the stage, I'm being neutral here. Somebody takes the stage to that song, man, they about to turn that joint out. Let's throw all the money.
When I'm asked, hey, why'd you cheat? Blinding Lights.
Yep.
Why'd you cheat? Because I'm a star boy.
And she earned it.
Why'd you cheat? You know that girl up in the hills? and all of them fit. Hey, why you cheat? Man, save your tears. Because you was out, you always hanging out with your girls.
Wow.
Why'd you cheat? Call out my name. Hey, that girl.
Call that your name? That's what it is.
I won't go with the next one.
Nice.
I feel it coming.
right.
Can't feel my. I'm telling you, man. He did it.
He's
Put
put
in
out
work,
some hits.
man.
He's put out some
Yeah.
hits. Exactly.
Hey,
All
what
right.
about the hits?
Time for us to drop out, fellas. Time for us to do our thing. Any last words of encouragement, discouragement, reminders, etc.?
Keep having fun out there, and everybody be safe tomorrow. If you go out and go party, be safe, and just know your surroundings, be on your P's and Q's, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Happy
Cool.
early, whatever you celebrate, you
No.
call it happy early that.
Exactly.
And parents, don't be lazy tomorrow. I don't care how good of a haul the kid goes out and gets on their trick or treat. You come back to the house, be ready to do the switcheroo.
Yeah.
Go dump that stuff,
Yep.
and then you have a good variety of stuff ready for them, and then let them eat on that. Don't trust what's going on out there in them streets.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
Do the right thing for your kids,
Yeah, for
please.
real.
Exactly.
Good job.
And don't forget to drop by the Rock ATX.
Yes.
They are going to have a great thing there on Jordan
Hallelujah,
Crossing. And from 6 to 10, they got something going. So be sure to be a part of that. Don't forget, last day to early vote is this Friday.
What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
Exactly.
Hey, it's on you.
Where we at?
It's on
What
you.
we
You
doing?
talk it now. You gotta walk it.
Exactly.
Literally talk it and walk it. Walk it like you talk it. Walk it. Walk it like you talk it.
Exactly.
Vote.
Done
Okay.
it. Done it. All right.
Straight up.
All right. I'll see y'all later on tonight for Jazz and Other Vibes. The professor of the old school is up next, so be sure to join him.